Here we are, and a very warm welcome to all our viewers for what we're hoping will be a really interesting contest between these two teams. It's always a special atmosphere under the lights. You can really feed off the crowd when it's like this. With me in the commentary box is Tony Gregg. Let's hear Tony's views on the pitch.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. The pitch will be very fast with plenty of bounce, so the fast bowlers and wrist spinners should particularly enjoy bowling on it. There's also plenty of runs out there if the batsmen can get themselves accustomed to the pace. I would certainly fancy steaming in on this pitch, as it should be pretty lively.
It's going to be a crucial coin toss, so let's see which captain calls correctly. Looks like they'll be coming out to bat then. It'll be interesting to see if that was the right decision as the match wears on. Excitement's beginning to build as the start of play approaches.
These two opening batsmen really need to set the tone at the top of the order. If they lose wickets cheaply early on, it could lead to a collapse.
No run taken off that ball. Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, wait forward.
That was a confident shot. Quality timing there.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
That is a shot right out of the coaching manual. That shot brought the crowd to their feet. How important is concentration for a batsman?
Concentration is vital to a batsman. As soon as you start to lose it during an innings, then you'll get yourself into trouble and probably get yourself out. Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
Splendid stroke. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Three more onto the scoreboard. Hugely expensive over. The ball just runs out into the covers. Batsmen are looking for 2. Confident appeal. Gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't out in the middle for very long.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Real concentration required from the new batsman here. No run there. Batsmen are coming back for two.
No ball.
One more to sundries. So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. Oh, great shot. That's beaten the fielder to the fence.
Oh, lovely timing. He played that beautifully.
No run taken off that ball. That really is an expensive over. Batsmen are coming back for a second. Let's have a look at the action replay. Batsmen are looking for two. They've got back for two. That's good running. Great shot.
He's found the gap.
He's got hold of that. He used the pace of the outfield perfectly. Another over gone. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's a big hit. It's not going to clear the rope, but it's 4 runs. Placed that superbly.
No ball.
No ball. No balls these days mean the batsman has a free hit, who can only be run out off this ball. Let's take another look at that in replay. right out of the top drawer.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
He picked the length really early there. We hear commentators talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but how important do you really think bowling partnerships are for them?
There is a lot of talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but to be perfectly honest, what you want more than anything else is good fast bowlers. And if there's only one of those, well, that's just going to have to do. If you have two really good fast bowlers, then of course you are going to create all sorts of problems for the opposition. I think that is where this talk about fast bowlers and indeed spinners, good spinners hunting in pairs, come from. They keep up the pressure. Wonderful shot. He hit right through it and it's disappeared out of the ground.
He smashed that many a mile. Lovely shot.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. That's an appalling over. Beautiful timing. He's cleared the infield with that one. He's certainly not hanging around. What a beautiful stroke. He got his foot right to the pitch.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
He hit that with great power. These two are building a solid partnership.
No ball.
No ball. That's a free hit. He placed that superbly. So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. He's hit that very hard. Great knock. Every run absolutely priceless for India, and the crowd's responding to that. And from another angle. That is an erratic delivery. The umpire signalling that as a wide. For 4.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. That's a calamitous over. A medium pacer to start a new over. Edge to slip.
He picked his spot well there.
Timed that to perfection. Great stroke play.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
Picked the gap beautifully. 4 runs. That was a very confident shot. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. That was a shot right out of the coaching manual.
He picked his spot well there.
He hit that with great power.
No ball.
No ball bowl. It's crazy to bowl no balls with this new rule about the free hit. Immaculate timing. And another 4.
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
Batsmen are coming back for a second. These two are building a solid partnership.
That's the end of the fielding restrictions. Expect the captain to start changing things around now.
Edge to slip. That's raced away to the square leg boundary.
That was a fine shot for 4.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Beautifully timed.
The fielding captain will be a little concerned by that.
That is a textbook shot. Bowler really needs to keep it tighter. Tremendous timing.
He's found the gap.
That's a big hit. It's not going to clear the rope, but it's 4 runs. The batsman was all at sea there. That's beautifully played. The ball coming right out of the middle of the bag. 4 more.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
That was a confident shot. Very expensive over. A medium pacer to start a new over. He's got the edge. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Quality timing there. Let's have a look at the action replay. Batsmen are coming back for a second. 2 more runs there. Top quality shot.
Well, what about that? What a shot that was.
A big slog. And 6. This over is proving to be quite expensive. What an over. Disaster. That's well played. That's raced away to the boundary.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
He swept that for 4 with real confidence. Lovely shot.
Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
He's certainly not hanging around.
There'll be overthrows here, that's poor cricket.
Great shot.
And another 4. And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. Good strike rate so far from this batsman. Hugely expensive over. A medium pacer to start a new over. Hitting the right areas is crucial for any bowler, Tony, but what exactly are the right areas?
Hitting the right areas, is it crucial for a bowler? Well, of course it is. Let's take Shane Warne, for example. Having been out and had a very close look at pitches all around the world, I've measured the distance that Shane Warne likes to hit in terms of his length. And I can tell you that it's exactly 9 foot from the popping crease. That's the batting crease. Now, that's his length. If he gets it in that length, it's almost just out of reach of the batsman, so it's a difficult one to handle. Then he gets it in the right line, and of course, if it's a left-hander, it's just outside the off stump. If it's a right-hander, it's quite straight. What you need to do as a bowler is to know what the right length is. And that depends on the speed you bowl at, height, and those two factors, I think, probably dictate what is a good length.
Beautifully timed.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
That was a really classy shot. Let's take another look at that in replay. He's scoring at a really good rate. Lovely shot.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
That was a confident shot. He's hit that well. Through the gap, and that'll go for 4.
That was a fine shot for 4.
That was a very confident shot.
He's batted well today and he deserves the applause.
He looks very pleased, and quite right too. Let's look at that again. Edged. Out. And from another angle. Absolute concentration required from the new man in. Batsman coming back for a second. Well, that's a superb shot. Big mistake giving this batsman width like that. Splendid stroke. Very expensive over. The medium pacer to bowl his final over. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
Well, you really can't give this player that kind of room outside the off stump. That's 4 every time.
That was a confident shot. Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat. It's in the air, but it's in a safe area, and that's 4. He hit that with great power. Edge to slip. Unlucky bowling there. And the end of the over. Facing Lillian Thompson must have been an eye-opening experience, Tony, but would it have changed much if you'd been afforded the protective equipment used today?
Well, facing Lillian Thompson certainly...
Oh, what's the umpire going to say about this one? The umpire turns that one down, but it must have been close. Batsman coming back for a second. 2 more picked up. That's well played.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
He's taken the aerial route and been rewarded with 4. The crowd really enjoyed that one. Confident appeal. Let's have a look at that again. Let's have a look at that in Hawkeye. Oh, that's a cracking shot.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. Nothing scored there. That's 12 conceded in the over. Thin edge.
Catch him!
They had 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left his bat.
That was a really classy shot.
Terrific shot.
His timing's perfect today.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
Batsmen are looking for 2. 2 runs onto the batsman's total. The ball just runs out into the covers. The batsmen are coming back for a second. He's scoring at a prolific rate at the moment. An expensive over for England, that one. This will be his final over then. Batsmen are coming back for two. The ball just runs out into the covers. Two picked up there. What a beautiful stroke. There's his century.
It's been an innings of class so far, and he'll be pleased to have reached the landmark.
And from another angle. Beautiful stroke. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it. That was a classic cover drive.
That's great cricket. He knew there wasn't a fielder out there, so it wasn't risky.
That's cleared the infield. 4 runs. This over's proving to be quite expensive. Oh, great shot. Smashed for 4.
Oh, that's good batting. He might have hit it in the air, but it was pretty safe and got him 4 runs.
That's the end of another over. So, his final over then.
No ball.
One more to sundries. Let's take another look at that in replay. So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. Oh, that's a superb shot.
He picked his spot well there.
He really struck that beautifully. He was onto that in a flash. He really is scoring at an excellent rate. Exquisite shot. 4 more.
That was beautifully put away for 4.
It's in the air, but there's nobody near it, and it'll go for 4. He's certainly not hanging around.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there. Batsmen are looking for 2. So a free hit. He could only be run out. Let's have a look at the action replay. Oh, great shot.
Well, he really middled that. That's 6 glorious runs.
He really struck that beautifully. It's been a rather expensive over so far. That really is an expensive over. He's hit that well. He really looks in good nick today. Dropped it.
No ball.
That was a sloppy piece of cricket. Well, the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball.
Well, that could prove costly later in the match.
Right out of the top drawer. He smacked that over the top. 4 runs.
Well, he was a bit fortunate there. It was a bit uppish, but luckily not to a fielder.
Beautiful stroke. He found the gap with precision.
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
Confident appeal. And the umpire's given it. That was straight in front. No doubt about that one. Let's look at that again. I wonder what Hawkeye made of that. New batsman at the wicket for India. Pick the gap beautifully. 4 runs. Nice shot. He found the gap with precision.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
A beautifully timed shot for 4. He's hit that very hard.
He's found the gap.
He watched that onto the back perfectly. The crowd really enjoyed that one.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
Beautifully timed. Super shot there.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
very expensive over. This will be his final over then. Brilliant timing.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
He gave him too much width there.
No ball.
No ball. The batsmen are coming back for a second. It's crazy to bowl no balls with this new rule about the free hit. What a superb shot. And another four.
Well, quite simple. He gave the batsman too much room there. 4 runs.
No ball.
No ball called. That'll be a free hit. So a free hit. He could only be run out.
No ball.
One more to Sundries. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
The crowd are standing to salute him. Let's have a look at that from another angle. There's a fielder underneath it. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
He kept his eyes on the ball very well there.
Let's have a look at that again. I'm sure the new batsman will look to play himself in. Well, that's wonderfully timed.
Oh, lovely timing. He played that beautifully.
That's in the stands. 6 runs and the crowd are loving it. That's nicely played. Beautiful placement, 4 all the way. He timed that on drive. Beautiful. Another over gone. Final over about to be bowled. He's got him. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Left-hand, right-hand combination at the crease now.
No ball.
The umpire signalling a no ball. The crowd really enjoyed that one. So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. He's got the edge. And there's a fielder underneath it. Let's take another look at that in replay. New batsman at the wicket for India. Tremendous timing.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
That's out. Let's look at that again. So, new batsman at the crease. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Two more runs there. That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion.
With the chance of victory seemingly gone, we batsmen must try to concentrate on personal goals for this innings.
Fast forward with the first over there. The batsman didn't read that one at all. That's a really good shout. Out.
There might be a few heated words said about that in the changing room.
New batsman in. Great stop. He's put it down. Dear me, you really can't afford to put down chances like this.
Very safely taken, soft hands, that's what's important.
Let's take another look at that in replay. That's out. Let's have a look at that again. One off the over. The run rate's climbing now. No run taken off that ball. Beautiful timing. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
That's out. that again. Left hand, right hand combination at the crease now. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out. Let's have a look at that again. Batsmen are looking for two.
And he's got away with it.
What's the umpire going to say about this one? Another over gone. That's nicely played.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
Great shot. That's just the kind of shot that makes the fielding captain want to tear his hair out. Very unlucky. That was a really classy shot. And the end of the over. Edged. He's got him! The tail's exposed after that crucial breakthrough. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Good bowling, that's a maiden. Seamer to start a new over then. Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Got him!
That's just throwing away wickets. The captain will not be very pleased about that.
The batsman was all at sea there. The run rate's climbing now. That's the end of another over. That must have stung his hands. No runs off that delivery. Big shout. Not out.
Well, his captain won't be too happy with him there. You can't afford to give runs away in top-level cricket.
Edged. Five runs taken from the over.
Fielding restrictions are over. The captain now has a free hand to position the field as he desires.
That ball was really moving. That's a good shout. Oh, he's dropped it. Another chance goes begging.
It's a well-known fact that catchers win matches.
Two from the over. He's gone for a duck. Dropped. Must have taken his eye off it at the last moment. Having played for England and lived in Australia, Tony, briefly, how would you describe the differences in the approach to cricket between the two countries?
At the end of the day, cricket is cricket, but there is no doubt that the approach in England is different to that which is adopted in Australia. In England, county cricket forms the backbone of the first-class game. As a result of that, it's from county cricket that the England teams are picked. The Australians, because they play a lot less at first-class level, they are perhaps a little bit less inclined to treat it as a job. In England, you tend to be a 7-day-a-week cricketer. In Australia, you tend to be a part-time cricketer who needs to have a job. However, when you get to the top level, when you're playing for Australia or England, then it's much of a muchness. These days, there is a lot of cricket to be played, and it's a full-time occupation.
And he's got away with it. Edge to slip. Bowler was unlucky there. The run rate's climbing now.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
He hit that with great power. Edged. He really struck that well. Nothing scored there. 4 runs in that over. But he's mistimed that. Has run away off the edge. Batsman coming back for a second. What's the umpire going to say about this one? Oh dear, that's suicidal. What were they thinking? That about wraps it up now. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Serious pressure on the new man in then. Fine piece of fielding. Let's have a look at that again. No run taken off that ball, only 1 off the over. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Confident appeal. Out for naught and back to the drawing board for him, I'm afraid.
You can't afford to lose wickets like that in top-class cricket.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. That's it, it's all over. That's the last wicket.